Hello everyone, and welcome back. Okay, so just recently I received a couple of really awesome packages, both from across the pond and both on the same day. I received one from Daz Evers from England, and one from Poxy at Red Cat Imaging in Germany. And you know, I've met a lot of really kind people in this lock sport, and I mean these guys are no exception. They both have really awesome picking channels. So please, if you haven't checked out either one of their channels, please go check them out. Please check out Foxy at Red Cat Imaging and Daz Evers. Like I said, I've met some of the kindest people in this lock sport, and these guys are no exception. But yeah, Daz Evers sent me this challenge lock, and this is going to be my first Daz Evers challenge lock if I could get this open. It is number 20. It is a Union Oval. And yeah, so we're going to try to get that open for you on this video. And he sent me this really awesome, kind of vintage. I guess he said it's from early 90s. I think somewhere around 93. Series 40. Really awesome lock for my American collection. And I guess he had to drill out the retaining pin for the core. I guess it didn't have a screw or anything, so I had to drill it out to learn more about the Americans. But yeah, I had some extra parts in my parts drawer over there, so I was able to find a Phillips and well, the cap here, whatever, to hold in the core. But yeah, awesome lock for my collection. Thank you so much, Daz, for this. I really appreciate that. But yeah, Foxy, he has a 3D printer, and he made me these really cool holders. This one here for kicks, bobby keys, and actually I didn't show you this in a package video, has some keys on the other side. That is really awesome for holding kicks. And this one here is actually for holding these Euros. So I'm about to try this one here for the first time. They do fit in there really nice, so you put them in your vise, and yeah, should hold it nice and tight without locking up any pins or anything, or locking up the core. Pretty awesome. Thank you so much, Foxy, for these. I really appreciate that. I've been wanting these ever since I've seen them. But yeah, that is awesome. So yeah, if you guys give me a second, I'll get this in a vise, and we'll see if we can get this first Daz Evers lock open. I'm almost positive that's my first Daz Evers lock. But yeah, if you guys give me a second, I'll get that in a vise, and we'll be right back. Okay, so this lock did not come with a key, but it does look like a pretty wide open keyway, so I'm going to probably try to get this right from the bottom. Oh, the key fell. So I think I'm going to try this DeForest Diamond, another one that Truckmaster had made me. I just had put my handle on it myself, because it had that, oh, that might be a little too tight. Yeah. So maybe we're not going to go with that one. Alright, well, we have the Matador or the Lunatic. Let me see the Matador here. From Sparrows. Another one I just put one of my handles on. Yeah, that one might work. Okay, well, we'll go top of the keyway. I think I got a 50 in there. Yep. Alright, let's see what Daz has in store for us. Alright, this is pin 4. This is a 5-pin lock, if I didn't mention that. I got a little click from 4. Very small click off of 5. Okay, what else we got here, guys? I wonder if I overset 5. I'm getting some ooh. I think that was off of 5, and I locked there. I think, let's try this wrench. That's another one of 50 thousandths. Okay, that was, I believe, 4. Okay, a little click from 5. Pin 2, some counter. Okay. Okay, that was a little click from 1. I have a little falset going. Okay, I believe that was another click off of 5. It's getting a little bit of counter rotation there. This is pin 2. Pin 3. Little click. Alright, we are getting some counter here off of 5. And a little click from 4. I think that was just me. It's my counter right here. 4, and I'm dropping some pins. I can hear them. Alright. Alright, that was pin 3. We got a pretty decent faucet going now. I think I just got a little bit out of 1. Oh, here's 1. Alright, there was a little counter off of 1, and I got a little click. Oh, we're getting more counter here. Alright, I'm going to leave him alone for a minute. I got a piece of my hair sticking out there. Alright, sorry about that. Not sure, I think I'm feeling some counter rotation here. Off of 1. Alright, might have got him that time. That was a little tough. Oh, and we're open on 3. Awesome. Ooh, that was a little bit tough. That was a nice lock. No, was that a little dark? I hope not. Just noticed my camera was a little bit dark. Hopefully it wasn't too dark. Alright, let's grab the pinning tray here. Let's see what Daz has in this lock. Alright, there is no key, so I do not want to lock this up. Alright, grab these. It's one of those bendy type of clips. Alright. Pins are this way. Let me throw a shim in there. Okay, let's see what we have here. I'm going to turn that a little bit more. Alright. Okay, well, everything is way, way down there. Look at how far, and everything is threaded. And we got some counter milling, I believe, in all of these wood threading. Alright, let me dump these out first. And I'll take a look at that. One is a standard. 2 is a spool. 3 is another little spool. Double spool in 4. And 5 is, I believe, another little spool. Alright, so here in the core, We can see we've got threading and I believe countermilling and everything. Threading in one. This looks like some countermilling right there. Maybe not, but we do have threading in one, some threading in two, threading in three. It does feel like some sort of countermilling. There's possibly countermilling in there. If it is, it's very light. Kind of hard to tell. But definitely threading in 1, 2, 3, and 5. Yeah. Alright, well, let's see what we have up here. Alright, pin 1, I believe, is a pin and pin. Or a triple pin and pin, because this is there. And this was on top. What is that? Another tiny little ring. Alright. And a double spring, I believe, too. Yes. Oh, wow. It's going to be a little difficult to get that back together. Oh, yeah. I might have to actually look at that to see how that pin went together. That is an awesome pin. And we have a spool with some, or no, maybe that's just some, excuse me, serrated. And a spring that will not come out for me. There he is. We have a very loosely wound steel spring. Alright. And then we have another double spring here. Kind of a T-pin serrated. And then we have one spring. Two springs, the same deal. Alright, well here, let's go this way. Alright. Could have been a 6-pin from here, but yeah, there's only 5-pin quarters, extra hole there. But nothing from the bottom, because it's cut there, but... Alright, 5 is a double spool. And I believe only one spring this time. Another very loosely wound spring. Steel. And last but not least, is another very sharp serrated spool, sharp serrated. Alright, let's get that last spring out. Another very loosely wound steel spring. So we basically had one of those in every one, but there was an extra copper spring in 1 and 3. And let's take a look in here with this awesome tool that I got here. Nothing done. Nope, nothing done up here. Let's take a look at these pins, guys. We got some awesome pins here. Alright. This might be a little bit of a longer video. We have a standard key pin in 1. Then we have this little spool here in 2. Another little spool here in 3. Or you might call that a deep serration. Double serrated here in 4. And another, I believe that is nice deep serration in 5. Then we have this really cool pin and pin. Let me see if I could get this in my hand, maybe make it a little bit better for you. Try to put it together first. Alright, this ring is going to be a little tough to get on there. Alright, let's see if I could show you this. Anyways, there's a pin and pin, and then this little ring here was on there too. I believe, just like this somehow. Anyways, I can't do it. Oops, sorry, I can't do that in the camera. But this little ring here was on the top of that too. right there. Awesome, awesome pin. Alright, then we have a very sharp serrated here in 2. Another very sharply, well, I wouldn't say a sharp serration, but serrated and a reduced diameter here on the top. Sorry, I just want to show these pins here. Like I said, the video might be a little longer, but it's worth it. 4, we have a spool serrated. And 5 is a double spool and kind of like serrated a little bit on top or something, a little extra there. But yeah, and then here in the springs you can see we have a double spring here, a little copper and a steel. Then we have a single steel, same here in 3, copper and a steel. Then another steel spring here in 4 and a steel spring in 5. But yeah, a fun lock to pick, and that was a pretty tough lock to pick too. Daz, thank you Daz Evers, please, thank you very much, my friend, for sending this lock my way and for this awesome American from my collection. But yeah, alright, my very first Daz Evers lock, and a tough one at that. Alright, well, if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, comment below. And yeah, everyone, please be safe and stay legal. Thanks, guys. Bye.